Scorpio. It's my birthday week. Anybody else got Scorpio birthdays this week? Let me know in the comments. Mine is on the 12th, so you might be my birthday twin. Here I am, Scorpio Stellium. I'm going to do your predictions for the week of November 8th through 14th. Let's take a look at what you got going on. I will show you how I come to the conclusions I do, so I'm teaching you a little tarot along the way. I pull the astrological indications in the cards along with it, and at the end I do a pick a card for what message you need to hear this week. So it's not general, it's specific to you, and you get to use your intuition a little bit. So let's take a look, Scorpio. Okay, birthday week. Okay, so maybe a little rocky week. I'm excluded from this reading, right? I'm not reading for myself. Probably not. No, I'm probably included in this too. Okay, so what we have first off is the world. This is when things are not quite how you want them to be, when the cycle has not completed, things have not come full circle, and you're still waiting for something to happen. Next to that, I have the Knight of Swords. I think this is something you've put a lot of mental energy into. Mental because it's a sword card, and Knights because they're action-oriented. So we have mental energy. You've put a lot into it, but I think that you are being a little impatient about when things are going to come around. You know, you're like, okay, I've done all that I can do and I've done all I should do, so when do I get what I'm supposed to get, right? And then next to it we see kind of more what it's about, and it's about some commitment. The Hierophant reversed is a lack of commitment or a lack of good advice, and I see this as being commitment because the next card is the Knight of Cups. So I am explaining why I came to that conclusion, but it does look like you're missing some commitment from somebody or something. I know a lot of you, this is going to be about love. I think that will be the majority of you because this reading does have quite a bit about love in it. But it also seems like anything that you're wanting a yes answer or a promise or this is what it's going to happen, it seems like you've not gotten that. At least you're not getting it this week. The next card here is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is one of those cards that's heavily dependent upon what is around it, because the Knight of Cups can be all talk and no action if it has kind of cards next to it. In this particular situation, I don't think that it's no action. I think that it's just action that is building slowly. So again, I'm seeing some of that impatience at the beginning of the reading, where you're ready for something to take root. You're ready for it to grow and become more. You're already looking into the future. So we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So you're making the plans, you're sending out all of the letters or the information, or you're trying to communicate with somebody. You're waiting for those things to come back to you. And you have a lot of love for either this person or for this situation. You have a lot of your heart put into it. And so it's really important to you to know, is this going to pay off? Is this going to be something that I can count on and have in my future? It does feel a little restless though, because of the reverse Knight of Swords, because it's like, you know, you're ready for things to be done, you know, to have it on paper and to know like, yes, this person really loves me, or yes, this project I'm putting myself into is really going to go through. We have down at the bottom the Ten of Swords, which I don't like to see in any reading, especially my own. The Ten of Swords being a card about betrayal. It seems like also a card where you almost feel like you've counted yourself out. It's like done and is this done and over? You know, do I not do this anymore? I feel very discouraged. It is definitely a card of discouragement. It's a card where you feel a little beaten down. And I just want to remind you that on the Ten of Swords card, and it's going to be a little hard for you to see, but you can go pull it up and look at an image. There is a sunrise in the background. And I want to remind you that it is always darkest before the dawn. So this is an indication to you that like, hey, hang in there. It might not be as bad as you think at the end of this week. I also have the Page of Swords. So these are words spoken. This is messages received. This is communication, because the pages are all messengers, and particularly in the sign or the suit of swords, it's a very mental activity. It's a very chatty kind of card. It's also a card that's like blunt truth. Don't really think out what you're saying. There's really not a lot of filter there. So it may seem that some of this feeling of being let down, of being discouraged, of being betrayed, of things not going your way with the Ten of Swords, may have to do with words that are being spoken. It may be that somebody was a little rough with you. They may not have been so understanding that even though Scorpio, we seem like we are, you know, strong as hell, that we have this soft little sensitive center, and they might have hit that soft spot in you. And then the reverse, Two of Cups. So love issues are at hand here. So perhaps the person that you care about, the person that you're either in a relationship with or that you want to be in a relationship with, was hard on you, or was showed you an unloving side of themselves that you did not appreciate, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the rest of the cards and we'll clarify, we'll get more information. So let's first look at the reversed world, things that have not really come to fruition yet. Now I want to say, it's not the death card. It's not endings. It's not saying no. It's saying that hasn't happened yet. We're not there yet. Let's clarify that. I swear to God, if I clarify it with the death card, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, it's not. It's Princess of Wands. So Princess of Wands, this is an adventure, an endeavor, a project, something that you want to go off and do. And you want, it's probably very new to you. And you really, really want to see where this is going to go. It's something that you're quite excited about. You have a lot of passion for. That's because it's in the suit of Wands. And Wands are about passion and initiative and energy and all of that stuff. So let's look at the reverse. Knight of Swords. Okay, there may be some bluntness here. The Knight of Swords reversed can be pretty blunt with the words, you know, can be pretty crass or pretty harsh. It can also be that, you know, I feel like, though, that this is a lot of impatience. I really, really do. Okay, so we have the Justice card clarifying, which is associated with Libra and fairness, you know, the scales balancing. And I think that you feel that you have put effort into this and that it's only fair that you get a payoff for it. Whatever this thing is that you're invested in, that thing you're thinking of right now, that's what I'm talking about. You think it's only fair that you get yours. You know, you want this to be right for you. Let's look at the reversed Hierophant. This is that lack of commitment. I also think that you may be ignoring some advice that somebody has given you that is going to help you. And let's see. Okay, the Knight of Wands. This is, again, energy, action. That's the Knight cards. And then of Wands, it is passion. So putting your passion in, like, putting that behind, you know, what your actions are. Action-oriented passion. There we go. I knew I was going to get the words out there. So I do believe that you have a lot of passion about what we're talking about. You have a lot of fire under your, I don't know, under your something, you know, about this. It's very important to you, and you have been putting so much effort into it. And it seems like something should have happened by now. You have this feeling of when, and I'm ready, you know, and it seems like, again, it may be a little delayed. You may not be wrong, but there is some impatience there. And I don't think that it's a give up yet kind of thing. Let's look at the Knight of Cups and what this card is representing in your life. This is that card that I said, it a lot of times is emotional, but it's not really backed up by action. So we have the Nine of Wands. It seems there is some defensiveness, some walls up on somebody's side, your side or another person that you're involved with side. There's some like thing that you cannot penetrate or that they cannot penetrate, where one person is not letting the other person really in. And let's look at the Two of Wands. These are plans that you are making. It's associated with Mars, and it's actually in its sign where it's at home in Aries. That's the Two of Wands. So this is a very initiating action. This is the beginning. This is like a lot of, I don't know, you know, when you first spark something. Okay, the Star. So we're sparking something that you're hopeful about. The Star being a hope, looking into the future, wanting something, you know, that you feel like you've come out of some situation that has been like a walking through the valley of death. You know, you feel like you've come out of something very trying and very challenging, and you are turning the corner into being hopeful about the future again. This is all about hope, the Two of Wands clarified by the star. And the Three of Wands, what is that hope going to bring? The Three of Wands is definitely about what it's bringing back, what you're going to get. You know, it's this holding your breath stage before it's here. It's like when you, the Two of Wands is like when you put in the order for Amazon, okay? Like, all right, here we go. Ace of Wands, you decided you want something, and so you get on Amazon. The Two of Wands, you place your order, right? The Three of Wands, the order is on its way, and you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. And then the Four of Wands, here it is, right? So this is the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Okay, open-hearted, ready to receive love, wanting new love. That's what you put in an order for, right? You want to see if this is going to pay off. You're like, I've told this person how I feel, or I think I want to try this. I think I want to go to the next step. I think I'm ready now, and that's what you're hoping for. Ace of Cups. Okay, this is going to see you think it's going to be a very healing kind of experience. You think, you hope, you want. Okay, Ten of Swords. Now this gets a little hairy down at the bottom, doesn't it? Because we have Ten of Swords, betrayal, Page of Swords, kind of blunt words, and then Two of Cups reversed. That's just nasty. I don't like that. Okay, Princess of Swords. That's the same as the Page. It's just a different deck. So it's clarifying why the betrayal is there. So these two are the same. Okay. And I said, I think you get this betrayal, you know, kind of beat down, not feeling very good. And I think you get it because of this, right? The words spoken. And that's just confirming to us, yes, that's exactly right. What words have been spoken? And let's clarify what kind of words we're talking about with the Page of Swords. Oh, I can't wait to clarify that. Two of Cups reverse. Oh, God, that hurt. I haven't pulled that card in a long time, and I have to pull it on the week of my birthday for Scorpio. It's the Tower. The Tower sucks. The Tower is the shittiest card in the deck. I'm sorry, it just is. The Tower is Mars energy, but it's like, okay, here's the Tower. The Tower is a bulldozer, okay? It's like, you know, something just like rolling down the street to just like knock your shit over, and you're like, where did that come from? It is shocking. It is not something that you expected. So I am going to say, expect some upsets, expect some shocks at the end of the week, some things that you do not like. And the reverse Two of Cups in love. Can I redo this reading? I'm just gonna like, just redo the whole thing. Maybe I'll get some better cards. And the reverse Two of Cups. I'm gonna remind myself, it's only 1 week. It's only 1 week. All right. Six of Pentacles. Okay, maybe some arguments about money, because Six of Pentacles do have to do with finances. They can also have to do with loans. And then the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers is clarifying the reverse Two of Cups. These cards are very, very similar, right? The Lovers and the Two of Cups. I mean, we have the two individuals, they're in love. We have the Lovers, the two individuals, they are in love, and they're getting married, you know? I think they're getting married in both cards, actually. I'm pretty sure they're getting married in both cards. I'm going to say that they are. So some type of issue with your lover, with somebody that you love. I am going to do one more card. I'm going to do one more. It's my reading. I can do that, right? I mean, no, it's not my reading. It's our reading. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This is about often finances, can also be money. Can also be kindness. That's what I meant to say. Kindness, things given and received between two people, can be power imbalances. All of those may be issues. So we've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands are future plans. So it may be something that you're planning, maybe something that has to do with money. It could be both, you know, don't have the money to make the plans. There's some issue going on that's surrounding these kind of topics between you and a person that you love, and words are spoken that you do not appreciate. So I'm going to hope and cross my fingers, guys, that your week is a mild version of this and not a full-on like Tower card normal indication. Let's go ahead and look at what message you need to hear, your specific message for this week. Remember, it isn't a pick a card, so you want to hear this because it's not general. It's not just, here's your message. I say this is what I say it is. Here it is. This is what you need to know right now, what you need to know this week. So messages for Scorpio. And do me a favor, while I'm shuffling, please go ahead and hit the subscription, the notification bell, just because I don't normally say that, but I'm a baby YouTuber here, and so you will not see my videos unless you do that, because YouTube shows us little YouTubers no love. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull card 1, 2, and 3. All right, let me hold them out here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you know how to pause, so I'm going to jump right into the interpretation. So card 1 is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is like, it's time to have a little party, okay? You need to just like kick off your heels, have a little shindig, maybe go grab a drink with a friend, do something that's fun, do something that is enjoyable. You also are going to be pleasantly surprised, because I think that there are some situations this week that could create like better vibes with somebody that you might have been struggling with, not have had and the easiest time with. I think that you're going to get along quite well this week. It's going to create some goodwill. Okay, so for card 2, I have the Knight of Cups. Here it is again. He showed up in our other reading, this person that you are very passionate about. But I think as far as a message for you, what I am trying to tell you, I think what the cards are trying to show you is that this is a time for you to take on that Knight of Cups, okay? For you to be romantic, for you to maybe pursue somebody, for you to put your heart out there and put some affection out there and see what that gets you, okay? And then for card number 3, the King of Cups. So Knight of Cups and King of Cups. The King of Cups is having emotional inner resolve, you know, like making sure that your emotions don't run away with you, making sure that you do not get too emotional and then become, there's a word that therapists use, catastrophizing. It's when it's like we just like let our emotions sweep us away and everything seems like, the sky is falling, everything is burning down, and it's like we can't get a grip on our emotions. So the King of Cups is saying, get a grip on the emotions, be that strong rock. And it's not saying don't feel, because it's still a cup card, so there's still feeling there, that it's using those emotions in a good way, using them to build something, to create something, using them in a positive way. So thank you for watching, Scorpio. I hope you have a great week.